The Magneto 2.0 is Jeep's second iteration of its groundbreaking electric Wrangler concept. Building on the first Magneto mid-2021 debut, this evolved version debuted at the 2022 Easter Jeep Safari. Jeep's engineering team set out to retain the trademark Wrangler DNA, evident in its removable doors, fold-down windshield and angular bonnet, but now powered by a fully electric drivetrain. The result is a visually familiar yet futuristic package. A stretched two-door body accommodating 4 battery packs, slightly enhanced exterior lines, and bold EV accents like front-mounted charging cap and aero-optimized bumpers. Powertrain and electronic nitrous boost. At its heart lies a 70 kWh lithium-ion battery powering a single axial flux electric motor. What truly sets it apart is Jeep's so-called electronic nitrous oxide, essentially a pump-delaying power fade under heavy load. This allows sustained peak output for up to 10 seconds. The Magneto 2.0 delivers 625 horsepower and an astounding 1,152 Nm, 850 lb-ft, of torque, enabling an estimated 0 to 62 miles per hour sprint in just 2 seconds. In contrast to typical EVs, the torque remains driver-friendly, though capped endurance preserves battery life. This balance of explosive acceleration and energy management marks a truly audacious engineering feat. Manual transmission, a nod to purists. One of the most talked about features is the retention of a 6-speed manual transmission, complete with clutch, low-range rock track, gearing, and differential lockers. This is pure gospel to off-road aficionados who equate Wrangler with tactile, mechanical engagement. The Magneto 2.0 maintains that Houdini-level connection. Select low ratio and locked diffs, then creep over rocks with torque modulation via throttle alone. No revving or downshifting chatter, just smooth, silent climbing. The combination of EV grunt with analog shifting is a statement. Jeep is not abandoning purism, even as it electrifies. Off-road capability and Moab testing. To truly test it, Jeep sent the Magneto 2.0 to Utah's iconic canyonlands during Moab's 56th Easter Jeep Safari. On the rocks, the heavy torque and locked driveline shined. An Auto Express reviewer marveled that driving electrically feels the same in every gear, only the level of energy recuperation varies. One-pedal control via Regan braking delivered a serene descent down technical terrain, tire friction and shock loading the only drama. Despite expectations of wailing electric motors, the drive tone is refined, supplemented only by tire crunch. The performance concrete speaks volumes. The Magneto 2.0 is no longer just a showpiece, but an authentic off-roader. Range versus power trade-off. The sacrifice for this power is range, an estimated 200 kilometers, 124 miles. That's modest, even for a concept with performance ambitions. Jeep sized the battery to balance weight and packaging versus capability, with short bursts of intense power rather than marathon travel in mind. The Magneto's electronic nitrous is time-limited, reflecting a thermal management compromise. Sustained high load would quickly deplete battery or overheat the system. For now, this range is acceptable for demonstration and off-road use, but any production variant will need more capacity or fast charging strategies to compete with conventional EV benchmarks. User experience and interior touches. Inside, the Magneto 2.0 remains a Wrangler through and through. Toggle controls for diffs, chunky knobs, analog gauges, and the familiar low-slung gear lever beside a stubby manual shift handle. Visibility and ergonomics unchanged. Phone-based features like Regan settings or EV power info likely sit in the infotainment system, though Jeep is keeping usability familiar for Jeep purists. Outside, rugged materials hint at off-road readiness. Rock rails, steel bumpers, winch, and the muscular stance amplified by 35 mud-terrain tires, a look both rugged and progressive. Strategic vision, Jeep's electric trail. What does Magneto 2.0 signify for Jeep? It's an aspirational billboard. While Jeep has already begun electrifying with the plug-in hybrid 4xe, Magneto 2.0 signals full EV readiness without sacrificing the Jeep soul. Auto Express notes the challenge. There's no obvious platform for Jeep to use to build a production electric Wrangler, Yet this concept shows how off-road prowess might just drag the purists along with it. The drivetrain demonstrates feasibility, packaging electric motors, batteries, regen systems, and manual transmission in a boxy 4x4. It also serves as feedback loop. Public and enthusiast reaction will inform how Jeep balances range, weight, and complexity in future EV Wranglers. 8. Drawbacks and production viability. Despite the bravado, Magneto 2.0 has caveats. Limited range, 124-mile range limits practicality and deters buyers accustomed to longer EV trips. Complex powertrain, manual gearbox adds weight, costs, and reliability concerns in EV context. Cost and regulations. A bespoke platform built to handle high-torque electric drives could be prohibitively expensive and hard to homologate. These issues likely explain Jeep's reluctance to promise production imminently, but the concept underscores what's technically possible. Public and media reaction. Reactions to the Magneto 2.0 have been enthusiastic. Reviewers describe enormous ground clearance and electronically controlled traction management system as seamless and with a new quality of off-road driving due to one-pedal descent control. Its performance numbers, especially 0 to 62 miles per hour in 2 seconds, have captured mainstream and enthusiast headlines alike. YouTube coverage, like the featured review, highlights its capability in real-world rough terrain, praising acceleration, throttle tactility, and brake regen finesse. Legacy and future outlook. While Magneto 2.0 remains a concept, it marks a turning point. It dispels myths that electric power conflicts with Jeep's character. Instead, it shows EVs can amplify off-road ability, giving instantaneous torque, silent climb, adjustable regen, and flexible gear ratios. Jeep will likely distill lessons into a future electric Wrangler. Improved battery capacity, maybe 100+ kilowatt-hour, likely switching to an automatic gearbox for simplicity, and adaptive all-wheel drive systems. A final product won't replicate all Magneto 2.0 features, but expect core potentials like high torque, serious off-road capability, and EV efficiency to land in next-gen Wranglers. Conclusion. In wrapping this immersive review, the Magneto 2.0 isn't just a concept, it's a manifesto. It proclaims that electric propulsion can not only preserve, but enhance off-road conviction, brutal torque, true manual control, and rock-pounding capability sans internal combustion. Yes, challenges remain: range, system complexity, cost, but Jeep is deliberately showcasing what's possible. If the brand channels these lessons into a production model, the electric Wrangler won't be just another SUV. It'll be a revolution on 4 wheels, a rugged icon recharged for the EV era.